Germany, the first country that comes to mind when you think of engineering. Sharp lines, powerful engines, impeccable quality. BMW, Mercedes, Audi, Porsche. These brands represent the pinnacle of the automotive world. But the truth is, even the best have bad days. Sometimes really bad. Maybe you've driven some of these cars. Maybe you've seen them on the road and wondered, how was this even built? Or maybe today, you'll encounter these automotive disasters for the first time in your life. In this video, we delve into the dark side, not the bright side, of German engineering. The worst ideas, the most unsuccessful models, the most unfortunate attempts. It's all here. If you're ready, buckle up, because this is Car Ranker, and here are the 10 worst German cars of all time. The BMW 5 Series GT has become etched in BMW's automotive history as the symbol of those projects where they said nobody wanted it, but we'll do it. They took the elegant and balanced design of the standard 5 Series and inflated it, stretched it, and elevated it. The result was a strange shape, neither a sedan, nor an SUV, nor a hatchback, difficult to understand while driving. The interior is high quality, the materials are luxurious, the ride is decent, even successful in some respects. However, from the outside, no one seems to notice. While the car tries to be multi-purpose, it fails to do any of its functions properly. Its practicality is mediocre, its elegance is lacking, and its stance is so odd that it detracts from the BMW's prestigious aura. While it may be content with the BMW quality it conveys while driving, the oddity of its design makes it an unnecessary experience. In short, the 5 Series GT isn't a bad car, but it deserves a spot on our list at number 10 as one of the most memorable oddities in automotive history.
Number 9. Volkswagen New Beetle.
The original Beetle is an automotive legend, but the New Beetle, well, that's where things went sideways. Volkswagen tried to modernize the iconic model, but ended up giving it an overly cute, rounded, and almost toy-like design. The result? The car became permanently associated with a girl's car image, something Volkswagen has been struggling to shake ever since. Performance was mediocre, interior space was limited, and driving dynamics offered little excitement. It was practical enough for city driving, but lacked the character and charm of its predecessor. People often reacted to the new Beetle with surprise or a smile, rather than admiration. Instead of bringing the Beetle's spirit into the modern era, Volkswagen diluted it. With its design missteps, misjudged target audience, and uninspiring driving experience, the new Beetle earns its spot at number 9. A reminder that even legends can stumble.
Number 8. Cadillac Catera.
Yes, it sounds strange, a Cadillac on a list of German cars, but the Catera was actually built in Germany as a rebadged Opel Omega. Weighing nearly 3,900 pounds and packing a modest 200 horsepower V6, it tried to blend American luxury with German engineering, and failed spectacularly. The driving experience was uninspiring, the design lacked character, and the car never felt cohesive, neither authentically Cadillac nor genuinely German. Inside, the materials were decent, and it offered some comfort, but the overall impression was a mismatch of two worlds that didn't belong together. The Catera suffered from an identity crisis from day one. It wasn't fast, it wasn't bold, and it certainly didn't leave a lasting impression. In short, it's the kind of car that makes you wonder why it even exists, and that's why it lands at number 8 on our list.
Number 7. Mercedes-Benz C-Class W202.
The W202 C-Class was the follow-up to the legendary 190E, and unfortunately, it marked the beginning of Mercedes' first real decline in quality perception. Unlike its predecessor, the W202 was plagued by unreliable electronics, a tendency to rust, and increasingly cheap interior materials. What was once a symbol of German engineering excellence now struggled to inspire confidence. Driving it didn't feel special. It lacked the solidity and reassurance that Mercedes was known for. Owners faced unexpected maintenance issues, and the car's reputation took a hit that lingered for years. In many ways, the W202 represents the moment when Mercedes' bulletproof image began to crumble. It wasn't a bad car mechanically, but it failed to live up to the brand's standards of reliability and refinement. That's why it earns its spot at number 7 on our list of the worst German cars ever made.
Number 6. Opel Kadett E.
The Opel Kadett E is often remembered as one of the more uninspiring cars in German automotive history. Its exterior was bland and unremarkable, offering nothing to catch the eye, while its driving dynamics were equally forgettable. The steering was light, the suspension uninspiring, and the overall experience felt utterly disconnected from the excitement of driving a car. Even mechanically, it offered little thrill, leaving drivers with a sense of indifference. In the United States, Daewoo even rebadged it as the Pontiac Le Mans, highlighting how interchangeable and characterless it was. The Kadett E didn't fail spectacularly, it just failed to leave any impression at all. It was bland, lifeless, and utterly forgettable, making it a textbook example of a car that did everything just okay, but never anything memorable. And for that, it takes the number 6 spot on our list of the worst German cars ever made.
Number 5. Mercedes-Benz C-Class Coupe W203. The W203 C-Class Coupe came during the Daimler Chrysler era, a period marked by questionable decisions and odd compromises. Mercedes attempted to create an affordable, stylish coupe for the American market, a nation that historically hasn't been very fond of hatchback coupes. The result? A car that failed to resonate with its target audience. While it carried the Mercedes badge, it lacked the refinement, reliability, and driving engagement people expected from the brand. The interior felt constrained, the ride wasn't particularly engaging, and many models suffered from mechanical and electrical issues. It was an attempt at merging luxury with accessibility, but instead, it became a mismatch of ambitions. The W203 Coupe couldn't live up to the prestige of its badge, nor did it satisfy practical or performance expectations. That's why, despite its best intentions, it lands squarely at number 5 on our list of the worst German cars ever made. Number 4. Mercedes-Benz A-Class W168. The W168 A-Class is infamous for one of the most embarrassing moments in Mercedes history, the Moose Test failure. During this quick lane change maneuver, the car literally tipped over, exposing serious stability issues. Mercedes recalled all sold units and retrofitted stability control to mitigate the problem, but the damage to the model's reputation was already done. The A-Class was designed as a small, city-friendly vehicle, but its execution was a disaster. While it looked practical on paper, the driving experience was nerve-wracking for owners, and the car never inspired confidence on the road. This failure was a stark reminder that even a prestigious brand like Mercedes could miscalculate safety and engineering. For its design flaw, safety concerns, and lasting negative impression, the W168 A-Class firmly earns its place at number 4 on our list of the worst German cars ever made. Number 3. Volkswagen Golf Mk4. The Mk4 Golf wasn't inherently a bad car, but it represents a period when Volkswagen struggled with reliability issues that haunted the brand for years. Electronics were prone to failure, parts were expensive to repair, and maintenance problems became a common headache for owners. While the design was more modern and the ride felt comfortable, the car's mechanical quirks made it a gamble for potential buyers. Volkswagen was trying to compete with major players like Honda, Toyota, and Ford in the US, but the Mk4 Golf's reputation for unexpected repairs and costly upkeep undermined those efforts. Drivers wanted a dependable, everyday hatchback, but instead got a car that could disappoint at any moment. Despite its otherwise competent performance, these ongoing issues cement the Mk4 Golf's place as number 3 on our list of the worst German cars ever made. Number 2. Smart ForTwo. The Smart ForTwo was designed to be a tiny, city-friendly and efficient car, but in reality, it missed the mark on nearly every front. Its minuscule size made it impractical for anything beyond short urban trips, while the limited interior space left passengers feeling cramped. Performance was underwhelming, with a small engine that struggled to accelerate beyond city speeds, and despite its size, fuel efficiency was not always impressive. The design was quirky and attention-grabbing, but the driving experience felt more like a novelty than a serious transportation solution. Smart's advertising tried to sell it as fun and clever, but owners quickly realized that convenience came with compromises in comfort, safety, and practicality. It was a car that promised innovation, but delivered frustration, making it a fitting runner-up as number 2 on our list of the worst German cars ever made. Number 1. Trabant. At the very top of our list sits the infamous Trabant, a car that is as legendary for its failures as it is for its place in history. The Trabant's two-stroke engine was painfully underpowered, constantly emitting smoke, and required oil to be added every time you filled the gas tank. It had no fuel pump. Fuel flowed solely by gravity from a tank positioned above the engine. The plastic body offered minimal safety, and the driving experience was harsh, noisy, and utterly uninspiring. Yet, it endured, mainly because of necessity, not choice. The Trabant wasn't just a bad German car. It was a symbol of an era and a system that prioritized quantity over quality. Its mechanical quirks, poor performance, and lack of comfort make it the ultimate automotive failure. For all these reasons, the Trabant claims the #1 spot on our list of the worst German cars ever made. And it remains a cautionary tale for engineers and enthusiasts alike. And that's our countdown of the 10 worst German cars ever made. Some were design disasters, others were mechanical nightmares, and a few were just plain unnecessary. Whether you've driven one of these yourself or never even seen them in person, they all share one thing: a spot in automotive history for all the wrong reasons. Which of these cars do you think was the absolute worst? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you won't miss our next ranking. This is Car Ranker, where cars are remembered, good or bad.